Okay folks, today I've got a real treat for you. This is a 1967 to 1968 Camaro and Firebird factory Delco AM/FM radio. I believe this one, to be more accurate, the model number is 986824. So I believe this is technically correct for 67 Camaros and Firebirds. 68 had a slightly different background color on the dial, and I believe also it said AM and FM on the lens itself. Other than that, same radio, very nice. Let me see if I could get a little light on this situation. In fact, this is probably the nicest original 67, 68 Camaro AM FM I've ever had my hands on. You'll see more in the pictures, but the case is awesome. The original part label is amazing. It's totally complete with the inner and outer knobs and the bezel here. It even has the factory AM/FM, or not the AM/FM, the factory rear speaker fader system, which is all complete with all the pieces. I have it hooked up just with a regular connector now, just to make the test a little simpler. But anyway, a beautiful looking radio, and it also works great. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to test this out. We have it hooked up to a 12-volt battery, the correct 8-ohm speaker, and an antenna. And yeah, we'll run it through AM and then on to FM here. So you can see we're deep on the AM now. I should tell you where I live here, the AM reception is pretty weak for the first half of the dial. That is not the fault of the radio, but just the valley that I live in. But anyway, I won't stop at every station. Yeah, there we go. Usually we start picking up channels about right here.
And I just want to tell you, I'm a great might not have been.
Anyway, loud and clear.
And that's considered a loophole mechanism. Corporate entities use partners.
Anyway, real nice. We'll switch over to FM and just simply move the dial over there. Let's see how loud it gets. It even gets louder than that if you wanted.
So know this, know that everything's cool. And yes, I will be present on the first day of school.
We're here for you.
Our batteries aren't gonna run out of this, baby.
Beyond the stars.
Con José José, Selena o Ricardo Montes.
Como muchos besitos.
Anyway, just awesome, guys. Awesome reception all the way through the dial here.
Surprised that algae followed.
It's actually pretty.
Anyway, absolutely awesome. I'll show you all the push buttons work. I have them set above each individual push button right now. And then finally, I'll show you how to set a push button. So we'll find a station. I like 104.3 the Hippo. We pick any push button we like, you pull it out, push it back in, and then no matter where we go on the dial, we can go right back to Bob Seeger. Anyway, if you've been looking for a factory AM/FM radio for your 67 or 68 Camaro or Firebird, this could very well be it. One more thing I want to show you. I'm going to disconnect our power so we don't cause sparks and fireworks here. But the radio is also multiplex compatible. That little plug on the back of the radio is held in place by 1/4 inch head screw. If you take that out, you could plug in what they call a multiplex stereo adapter. I'll try to get one listed in one of my listings here. But anyway, that turns this radio from a single channel mono radio to a 4-channel stereo radio. And if you're going to use a multiplex adapter with this radio, it needs to be the 1967 model. The 68 model used a different connector which wouldn't hook up to this radio. Anyway, if you've been looking for a factory AM/FM radio for your 67 to 68 Camaro or Firebird, don't miss it. You can see it still has the original transistor on it even. It's dated the 46th week of 66. And yeah, the radio is totally complete. I mean, it's an amazing shape, guys. If you've been looking for one, buy a nice one to start out, this is it. Don't miss it.